Deadpool 3, and this article says Deadpool 3 is a Marvel's real opportunity to introduce MCU's X-Men. But this isn't really the thing I was searching for, because apparently there are a bunch of rumors that the next Deadpool movie is literally bringing back a shit ton of old actors in the X-Men franchise. Today's video is sponsored by Sennheiser. And if you want a pair of headphones made by Sennheiser, you can go down to the description and click the link, and there will be several options for headphones made by Sennheiser. And if you want to purchase a pair of those, type in the discount code 10nerdingout and you'll get 10% off. Thanks for listening to Sennheiser, and thanks for watching Nerding Out. To say goodbye to all of those actors before we get the MCU version of the X-Men. So Halle Berry was recently seen with her hair dyed platinum like she used to when she played Storm. And then there's rumors of like Anna Paquin being Rogue. We already know that Hugh Jackman is coming back. Huge Yak Man is coming.
Yeah, boy.
He's coming back as Wolverine. So now everybody's starting to think this is just going to be a huge X-Men movie with all of the old school Fox X-Men, and then it's going to be like their last hurrah leading into Secret Wars, and then they're all going to be replaced whenever the MCU moves forward.
I think that's perfectly fine, and the reason I think it's fine is because a lot of those actors didn't get a proper send-off or whatever it may be. And look, they're all much older now. Those franchises are, 20 years old. Some of the original X-Men 3 movies, that's a 20-year-old franchise. So Halle Berry can, hang up the Storm cape. It's fine for her, because we need a young X-Men, like a really young X-Men to come in. So it's fine to pass the torch, but give them a proper send-off and kind of let them have their foot in the door of the Marvel, the MCU. I think that's a nice send-off.
Yeah. I know Fuzz always gives me shit about those X-Men movies because I think I'm the hugest X-Men fan in the whole world.
They're so good.
They're so awful.
They're so awful that they're good.
Me personally, like they had like 10 movies, right? But there was only like 2 of them that actually took an X-Men story and rolled with it. It's just so awful. They're just so awful. Why is this thing ticking down? What's up with that?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
There you go, guys.
But yeah, I just Halle Berry especially, like, she could come back and do one more and I'll be okay with it, but she was an awful Storm. I just couldn't handle it.
What is the toad thing? What are toads?
What happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning? The same thing that happens to everything. It explodes or some shit like that, to where you're like, the fuck did she just say?
What
Somebody
does that
get rid of
mean?
this character. Who wrote that? They should be fired.
Wasn't there a big deal with Bryan Singer? Wasn't that the guy that directed some of those?
Yeah, Bryan Singer. He directed the first X-Men movie. He directed a few of them, but his thing was he didn't want people in the cast reading X-Men comics. He wanted to make his own vision of what X-Men was.
I was talking about he had some controversy.
Oh, he did later on. Yeah, it was like after, like a decade of doing the bullshit X-Men stuff.
Gotcha.
But he apparently touched a little boy or something like that. So that's why whenever that Queen movie came out, like, nobody wanted to support it, because that was whenever that was going down. So, but Serafino or Fuzz, have anything else to say about the X-Men stuff? Are you down to see these characters return in an MCU movie? So the writing might be better.
That's just so out of my element.
Fuzz?
No.
I think it's awesome. I don't know if you can get any better than the old X-Men movies, but like,
God damn it.
I was waiting for him to say something real shitty. Yeah, because I could see him when he said, "I think it's awesome." I knew he was like he was scheming. He was cooking something up
He's-
real mean to say.
But see, the thing about it is, I think that if you put it in a Deadpool, keep that Deadpool edge. Like if it's a rated R movie, it could be really cool bringing all them back and giving them their flowers and like sending them off. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think they can do it. It'd be really cool. But again, I just don't know how you can top those old X-Men movies. So it's going to be interesting.
God damn it! I'm gonna start gathering evidence of you saying that those movies are like mediocre, and I'm gonna be like, "Gotcha, bitch! You hate them too."
No, you can't. I've made sure on every podcast, every time I bring him up, all I do is compliment. You can't do it.
That's the only shit you will compliment to, and you're just doing it to fuck with me. I'm gonna be that crazy person. I'm gonna be in a straight jacket and be like, "He's just doing it to fuck with me."
You're like Charlie in the mailroom. You got a cigarette and a cup of coffee. And you got fucking lines.
He's full of
drink
shit.
tied to every picture.
But yeah, I don't know. There was a rumor that the Ryan Reynolds' first pitch on Deadpool 3 was Deadpool kills the Fox Xmen, and it was going to be the last hurrah. And I was always like, dude, that sounds dope as hell.
It does sound cool.
Just for him, just dropping Deadpool in that world and him just like massacring everyone. It would have been great. But seems like we're getting something like that. But maybe he's not going to kill them because Secret Wars is coming, and they will use some of those characters in Secret Wars.
Right.
So.